Now this week we're looking at how the railway maps of the past could shape a future inland rail line into the region. Rail planners are considering a new route to supplement the Dawlish line. One much discussed idea is the idea from the 1930s that was never built. Trains to London would leave Newton Abbot and veer inland, passing north of Teignmouth and Dawlish. Three variations were considered: one rejoining today's line at Dawlish Warren, rejoining near Star Cross, or rejoining at Exminster. Our business correspondent Neil Gallacher has been finding out more.
Travellers can soon enjoy the thrill of the Dawlish main line once again. From the train, it's not necessarily obvious why Brunel chose this extraordinary route. Well, landscape forced his hand. He saved a huge amount of tunnelling by daring to go right along the sea wall. But by the 1930s, the GWR had already repaired the line enough to know how problematic this route was. They began drawing new lines on the map. This is the main line from Newton Abbot up towards Dawlish. Now, all of these schemes would essentially do one thing. They would take a new railway track inland here somewhere to go behind Teignmouth and Dawlish to rejoin up by the ex-estuary. Now, unlike the North Dartmoor route or the Teign Valley, there's no old track bed here conveniently awaiting reuse. And of course, near the coast, there have now been decades of development that must be grappled with. If they chose the particular route that heads off towards Exminster, this salvage yard could be in line for compulsory purchase. And the owner is currently trying to sell the adjoining house.
And we have just refurbished it and it's going on the market soon. So it does concern me that there may be some uncertainty over the rail line. And it also concerns me that they might have to knock it down to put in the junction, which would be a real shame.
But then if the line went a few hundred yards farther to the north, this place might stay almost as peaceful as it is right now. The 1930s scheme is a serious contender to be the inland route that everyone from the Prime Minister down has said we may need.
That wonderful scheme was superbly designed and engineered down to the finest culvert, and if any parliamentarian or member of Cobra or even the Prime Minister can spare the time, they need only go to the Victoria Tower of the Palace of Westminster where the drawings are deposited.
Network Rail have clearly done just that behind the scenes. Their published long list of future options includes all three variants of the scheme from the 30s. Many in South Devon support the so-called Dawlish avoiding line, not least as they fear that a new line north of Dartmoor might one day become the only line. But an inland route around here needs more tunnels and wouldn't be cheap.
A big ask, a long-term ask, because it will take 10 to 15 years to achieve, but potentially then gives significant journey time savings taken in conjunction with other parts of improving the South Devon railways.
The disadvantage, I think, is that you don't take this opportunity of opening up another part of Devon and possibly Cornwall as well with proper train services, which you could get if you went via Oakhampton.
But it would guarantee South Devon's rail link even if the seawall one day collapsed forever. So somewhere near here would be the Exeter end of the Dawlish avoiding line. Or it could be down near Powderham, or it could be down near Dawlish Warren. Either way, this wouldn't bring the railway to somewhere that doesn't already have it, but for a lot of people, that's part of the attraction. Neil Gallacher, BBC Spotlight, Exminster.
Well, tonight's film and the previous two about the Oakhampton route and the old Teign Valley line can now be seen on our Facebook page.
Prompting lots of comments from viewers as well.